Okay, really quick first impressions before even plugging it in. It feels good. It has a really cool feature that I did not know about. Right here, you got these little rubber guys right here. So if you set it down on the ground, I set it down harder than I meant to. It doesn't like smack like the wood on the ground. So yeah, it feels good. The edges are not rough. Doing this doesn't hurt like you think it might. The bridge is not set. I don't like that, but most of y'all probably do like it. That comes with a whammy. Now let's plug it in, see if it sounds good. The neck pickup. Oh, no. Please tell me. Hold on. Okay, I'm an idiot. I didn't notice this before I bought it because I'm stupid. 9-volt battery back here, which means these are active pickups. I hate the sound of active pickups. Here's the clean sounds. Here's neck pickup. It's lacking clarity. It's got this, active pickups have this weird punch I don't like on them. Middle position. Not bad. Let's try a little bit of volume dialed back. I like it better that way. These are very, very high output pickups. Try the bridge pickup.
Why are you playing on a million?
These pickups sound like shit, don't they?
You're playing on a million.
The volume, yeah, they sound like shit though, don't they? The volume is fine.
Try again.
Okay. Yeah, they're boxy sounding. They're lacking some clarity. Good news.
That's here.
Okay. Good news. I have a couple of Burst Bucker Pro pickups that I'm gonna try to put in here, because the guitar looks great. It feels good. It plays nicely. Just everything about it is nice. It's not very heavy. It's ergonomic. It feels good. The pickups just sound like shit. So we're gonna try to fix that with Burst Buckers, which are my favorite pickups. I started using those when I got a Gibson Midtown years ago, and I went, ooh, I like the way this sounds.
I did Popeye.
That's right, like and subscribe. All right, let's run through some clean sounds with these new Burst Bucker pickups. And after that, I'll tell you my thoughts after using this guitar for about 15 shows for live. All right, here is the neck pickup. Not bad. I like that a lot more. Here's the middle position. Very smooth. This is a super usable position for clean stuff, live or for recording. And here's bridge. It's a little too bright for my liking how I have it set, but you could EQ your way out of this pretty easily. Pick a little bit. A little bit further up. Let's see how that sounds dirty. All right, here's dirtied up just a little bit. Okay, really nice, really nice. It's too bright when it's clean, but you put some gain on it and the bridge pickup sparkles. It sounds great. And here's a sound I absolutely love on Burst Buckers. Tone turned all the way down, and I've got the gain turned up to like 9 on the PV amp. The big question I really care about though is, how does this Hils guitar compare to this Ibanez ICHI? The Ibanez ICHI10. Both have pros and cons, but when you got to do a show, you mostly need to pick one. Which is going to be your main guitar? Well, I'll give you a hint. The case on this guitar says main on it. So when we're taking stuff out of the trailer, everybody knows this is the main one. Here are a few reasons why. Eventually, you're going to have to restring the guitar. And this little locking nut sucks. It's just annoying. It's functional, but it's no good to use. It's annoyingly difficult to cut the string to the right length and then get it to go into this slot and then bolt it down as you're holding just the right amount of tension, hoping that it doesn't come out down here, which happened to me several times at the last show we were at, so I didn't really get a break between sets. I spent the whole time changing guitar strings, and that is annoying. Whereas, with the ICHI, this is a much simpler system. You just put the string through, and then you just screw it down while you try to hold some tension. It's way easier to do, it's faster, and it's more foolproof. And I know that because the fool's right here, and even I can do this. That's a really big thing. All right, the next one. The Hils guitar weighs more than the ICHI. Not by a ton, maybe a pound. But over the course of a 4-hour show, it makes a difference on your shoulders. And part of that might be due to this. If you can tell the thickness of the Hils guitar, it is noticeably thicker. That's what she said. But it's especially noticeable right where the forearm cut is. They've got a cutaway, which is nice. It does make a difference, but it is substantially thicker, especially right here. Whereas on the Ibanez, on the non-picking side, it's basically a slab, but on this side, that's really thin right there, which makes this substantially more comfortable when you're strumming for 4 hours. Then the big one, tonal options. This has 5, 6, 7, 8 different tonal options because you got this alter switch, which changes 3 of the tones, and your typical 5-way switch like you would have on a Stratocaster. Whereas this guitar has 3. It's just like an old school humbucker setup. You got 2 humbuckers and you got a middle position if you want it. Now, one thing I will give credit where it's due. This guitar, not with the stock pickups. The stock pickups suck big time. But this guitar with the Burstbucker Pros sounds phenomenal clean in the middle position. I can't find a better clean sound than that. It's full, it's rich, it has a little sparkle on the top end, but it has enough low end to still give you like a full sense of it, and it stays out of the way of the vocal. Okay, it leaves an opening in the mid-range for your vocal to shine through. That was me like 6 months ago. By the way, I forgot to mention, it does come with a case. It's a soft case, but it's got a decent bit of padding, and I've had no issues with like things breaking in the trailer, just tossing her in. Final evaluation, with another like 50 or so shows on this guitar is great. The initial price point was about $450 is how much I found this one for, compared to like $1,000 to $1,200 is what you're gonna find the ICHI10s for typically. But I did have to put new pickups in it because, God, I hated those original pickups so much. Now you're at $650 if you do the work yourself, or like $4,000 if you get someone at Guitar Center to do it. Sounds fantastic, feels really good, no issues. The frets are holding up great, so they're not getting scratchy or anything like that. Everything's still working, you know, the knobs work just fine. I've had no issues with the input jack, no issues with the wood. This is really good wood. For $650 compared to other headless guitars, you get a Strandberg, a Kiesel, an Ibanez ICHI10. I think this is fantastic value. If you like active pickups, 1, you're dumb, but 2, the active pickups that came in the guitar, they sound to me just like active pickups. Whatever, they're not, they're trash. You're trash if you like active pickups, but if that's what you're into, it's good. So final thoughts. For $450, oh my God, amazing. For $650, still great value, and it is one of my favorite guitars to bring on the road at this point. So I recommend it. And don't forget,
So like and subscribe.